Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing a Halo action figure. This is from Halo Infinite, the 4-inch scale Halo series of action figures. This is part of Series 1. It's made by Wicked Cool Toys, or Jazwares. And this came out in 2020. I bought it in the store at the time. It comes in a nice window package here, plastic window package, where we can see the action figure and the accessories, and we can see some other accessories behind it. So very nice window packaging. I like these so I can see what I'm getting before I get it. It looks nice on display this way, and then I can always put it back in the package for display after I take it out to play with it for a while. So here's the front of the package. There is the top of the package. There is the bottom with some manufacturing information. Here is one side of the package. Here is the other side. Here's the back. It has a picture of Master Chief but no cross-sell. That was a little odd. So on the bottom you do see some directions for how to put it together. So here are the pieces. So we can put it on. I wonder if we can take it off and put it back in the package for storage. I will find out in just a moment. Here is the Brute Captain. Let's take a look at the accessories that it comes with. It comes with a card. Nice picture there. This has a game code that you have to have an Xbox account to be able to play it. I don't play the game, but it's a nice looking card. And here is an action figure stand. A couple of pegs for the peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Nice rocky texture there. We can connect this to the other action figure stands from this series. There's the bottom. So it looks pretty nice. Here is the Mangler. I think it is meant to be held this way. This is the handle here, and it shoots out the front there. So it looks like a nicely sculpted weapon. It's a little bit pliable. There's no little peg on the side here, so we cannot plug it into the back of this action figure like all of the others of the series so far. So this is limited to being held in the hand at all times. And here is the Brute Captain. Let's see how tall this action figure is. Looks like it's about 5.5 inches tall. It's a nicely sized action figure. It's also a pretty big action figure in this series. Kind of hefty. So I do like it. It's a larger, heavier action figure, but it's the same price as the others. At the time I bought it, these were being sold for about $9.99 in the store, plus more for sales tax. So let's take a look. Now on the back here are these extra pieces, and we do plug them into the slot in the back, and we can pull them out very easily. So they might fall out too easily while you're trying to play around with it, but we can take them off and put them back in the package for storage, and if we want to display it in the package for some reason. Here's a nice helmet. Now this helmet is removable, and there we have the face of the Brute. So looks like a nicely sculpted face there. As far as I can tell, it looks pretty good. I don't know if it is 100% accurate, but it looks pretty good. Here is the helmet. So nicely sculpted. Here's the inside, and it is pliable plastic, so we don't want to bend it too much. So I'll put that back on in a moment. And near the rest of this, nice red colored armor. Some of these are extra pieces that are glued on, so the edges are not attached to the body, so they're a bit pliable. So that's pretty nice. Lots of details there. Here's a plastic piece that's a pliable piece here, and a little bit pliable back here. Lots of sculpted detail, and I think extra pieces that glued on top of it, so they put this together in layers. So I think it has a pretty nice effect. So this alien has bare feet there, and peg holes on the bottom of the feet there. Yeah, lots of details all the way around. So I'm happy with the way this thing looks. Looks pretty nice. A lot of detail. So as far as I can tell, it's pretty good. Now maybe an actual game player who plays the game will be able to tell if this is accurate or not. But for me, it's pretty good. Let's take a look at the articulation. So with the head, that's as far up as we can go. We can go down just a little bit, so we can turn side to side, and some pivoting. There we go. So the head moves around pretty nicely, and the shoulders, there's no butterfly joints in this one, so we can just move the shoulders up. There's some ratcheting in the shoulders. Oops, this piece fell off, so I'll take these things off for now. So we can go up this far, and we can go straight up and down, but let's move that down again. We can go around. Well, it is blocked by this shoulder piece, this armor piece there, but it will go around. We have single jointed elbows that move in only that much, not very far, and we have swivel. So same thing on this side, bend in just that much, and swivel. And then we have wrists. They can turn a little bit, turn just a little bit. Now I don't think there are hinges in these wrists, so I'm not going to push too hard. I think there is a diaphragm cut in there, so we get just a little bit of wobbling. So not very much movement, just a little bit forward and back. We have a waist cut where we can turn, so that works. At the hips, we can do the splits just that much, and kick forward that much, kick back that much. Same thing on this side. We do have upper thigh cuts here where we can turn the leg. Those work nicely. And we do have double jointed knees, but the legs are so bulky that this is about as far as we can get it. So those work pretty nicely. And a little bit of ratcheting in those knee joints. There's no boot cut on this action figure, and we do have a little bit of ankle pivot, but it is kind of blocked by this armor piece going down the foot, so we don't get very much motion in the ankles. So all the joints are moving. Some of them are ratcheted and the others are moving pretty smoothly. So I'm happy about how smoothly they're moving, but it seems a bit loose. I wonder if it will get loose over time and become really loose, but so far everything is moving nicely and no problem. So I'm pretty happy. with the joints. The limitation are due to the body design, but I guess that can't be helped. So I'm pretty happy with this so far. Here's the Brute Captain next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right side is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. And on the left side is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazwares. And I think they scale nicely together. So I think the Brute Captain is meant to be larger than a normal sized human being. So I like how these look together, and it makes a great large armored alien or monster to battle some adventurers. Here is the Brute Captain next to a 6-inch action figure on the left side. That is the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazwares. And a 7-inch action figure on the right side, the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure. So the Brute Captain is a pretty big action figure, still smaller than those two, but I think it would work well in some displays or dioramas as a shorter armored character that battles these good guys in different displays or dioramas. Here's the Brute Captain and the action figure stand. And there's another action figure stand. We'll put these together. Those go together, and we'll try another one over here. So they fit together nicely. And we can put the action figure on the stand here. Get the feet and the pegs. So there's the Brute Captain. Here is the Jackal Sniper. And we'll get Master Chief over here. Get the feet on the pegs. So looks like the Brute Captain is taller than the others and much more massive. So this is a pretty nice way to display the action figures. Although the Brute Captain is very large, so he hangs over the sides of his display. But still pretty nice display. So I like this. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for the Brute Captain with Mangler is it's okay. Well, I'd like to rate it just a little more highly than this, but I think it's really okay. The biggest problem I think are these back pieces here. So they do fall out very easily. So on one hand, I'm kind of happy that they come out easily so I can take it apart and put it back in the package for storage. On the other hand, it does fall off very easily, and that's a little annoying when I'm trying to create a display with it. I do like all of the joints. All the joints seem to be working. It is a very large and thick action figure, so I'm not surprised that there are some limitations in how it moves. So because of that, I'm not too bothered by that. I'm happy that the joints move smoothly, and I was not expecting to be able to remove the helmet, so that's a nice extra feature. So I enjoy the way this action figure looks. It has some nice red armor or techno armor and a bit of silver paint to show some wear and tear, or that this armor has been in action. So pretty nice action figure. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this action figure. And remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.